The film Moon opens in a not-too-distant future where Earth's primary source of clean energy is helium-3, a rare isotope mined from the surface of the Moon. Lunar Industries, a powerful corporation, runs the entire helium-3 mining operation on a lunar base named Sorung, located on the far side of the Moon. This base is largely automated, with machinery doing most of the work, but it requires a single human technician to keep things running smoothly. That technician is Sam Bell, a contracted employee, isolated on the lunar base with only a robotic AI named GERTY for company. As we meet Sam, we see that he is almost at the end of his 3-year contract and is eagerly looking forward to going home to Earth, where his wife Tess and their young daughter Eve await him. Sam is worn down from years of loneliness, with only pre-recorded video messages from Tess to keep him connected to humanity. The long isolation has affected him mentally and physically. He looks weary, and his appearance has become gaunt and pale. His daily routine consists of monitoring the base's 4 roving harvesters, Mark, Luke, and John, which extract helium-3 from the lunar surface. Though GERTY, the AI assistant, is Sam's only companion, its comforting and calm nature lends a measure of stability to Sam's life. GERTY, voiced in a neutral, soothing tone, is programmed to assist Sam in all areas of his duties. Equipped with a screen that displays emoticons to convey emotions, GERTY seems genuinely concerned with Sam's well-being, giving advice and reminders to help Sam stay on task. As the days wear on, Sam begins to experience disturbing hallucinations. At first, these are fleeting, a figure glimpsed out of the corner of his eye, a shadow where none should be. One vision shows a young woman seated in his work area, who vanishes when he looks directly at her. Sam's agitation and paranoia grow as these hallucinations become more intense, and he begins to question his sanity. One day, Sam receives a message from Tess on Earth, in which she expresses her love for him and her excitement to see him soon. However, her responses feel detached, and Sam becomes suspicious that something isn't quite right. The communication system with Earth is supposedly down, forcing Sam to rely on delayed messages with no real-time interaction, further isolating him. Sam's growing unease culminates in a sudden accident. While out on a routine check of one of the harvesters, Sam has another hallucination, a vision of the woman, and loses control of his rover. The vehicle crashes into the harvester, leaving Sam severely injured and unconscious. When he awakens, he finds himself back at the base in the medical bay, with GERTY watching over him. However, something feels off. GERTY claims Sam had a minor concussion, but Sam's disorientation persists. Despite GERTY's recommendation to rest, Sam becomes suspicious and decides to investigate. He sneaks out of the base in a different rover and heads to the crash site, where he makes a horrifying discovery. He finds another version of himself, an exact replica, unconscious and injured inside the damaged rover. This discovery turns Sam's world upside down. He brings the duplicate Sam back to the base, where they both try to make sense of the situation. The two Sams, each confused, disoriented, and wary of the other, begin a tense coexistence. They are identical in every way, sharing the same memories, personality traits, and even an identical emotional attachment to Tess and Eve. However, subtle differences begin to emerge between them. The original Sam, weakened and visibly deteriorating, is quieter and more introspective, while the newer Sam, who appears stronger and healthier, is more brash and aggressive, questioning everything with an intensity the original Sam no longer possesses. The two Sams uncover a terrifying truth as they explore the base together. They find a hidden storage facility containing several pods, each holding a dormant clone of Sam, ready to be awakened when the previous version reaches the end of its lifespan. Lunar Industries has been deceiving Sam all along, treating him as an expendable resource. Each Sam is a clone, implanted with memories of Tess and Eve, programmed to believe he's the original Sam and to serve a 3-year contract on the lunar base. When his time is up, he's meant to deteriorate and die, only for another clone to replace him in a never-ending cycle. The revelation shatters both Sams, especially as they realize that the memories of Tess and Eve are likely fabrications, or, at best, memories implanted from a previous life that no longer exists. This cruel manipulation is part of Lunar Industries' cost-cutting strategy to avoid having to send a new human employee every 3 years. The clones are conditioned to perform the job faithfully, motivated by the illusion of family waiting for them on Earth, only to be discarded and replaced once they become obsolete. GERTY, who has been silently observing the SAM's interactions, is confronted by the two clones. Surprisingly, GERTY reveals its programming limitations and confirms that its prime directive is to assist Sam, no matter which clone iteration he is. It admits that it's aware of the cloning program and explains that it has been instructed to ensure the clones stay functional and compliant. However, GERTY seems genuinely concerned for the SAMs and offers to help them escape the base. Together, the two SAMs devise a plan to outsmart Lunar Industries and break free. They learn that a rescue team is en route to the base to investigate the accident, and they realize that this team will likely terminate both clones to cover up the truth. The original Sam, already deteriorating, decides to stay behind, while the newer Sam prepares to escape to Earth, knowing he stands a better chance of survival. As they work on their escape plan, GERTY assists them by reprogramming its own system to delete all records of the incident. This way, the base's logs will show nothing unusual when the rescue team arrives. With one clone remaining at the base, the newer Sam enters a transport pod bound for Earth, carrying a vial of lunar soil containing helium-3, which he hopes to use as evidence against Lunar Industries. The emotional final scenes reveal both Sam's acceptance of their situation and the harsh reality of their lives. The older Sam, left alone in the base, finds a semblance of peace, knowing he's helped give the younger clone a fighting chance. As the younger Sam approaches Earth, audio recordings hint at the impact his arrival will have, potentially exposing Lunar Industries' unethical practices and the grim truth of the cloning program. The film's ending prompts reflection on identity, the ethics of cloning, and the price of corporate exploitation, raising complex questions about human rights and individuality in a world where lives are treated as expendable resources. The journey of both Sams explores the depths of human resilience, the yearning for connection, and the moral complexities of artificial life. Moon leaves viewers contemplating the true cost of isolation, autonomy, and the fundamental right to one's own life and identity. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Moon, don't forget to like and subscribe for more in-depth sci-fi recaps.